when no one ever has to hide.
Everybody get out of here! There's a crocodile in the house!
Javier, how are you doing today?
Good, how are you?
I'm really, really good. Such a pleasure to talk to you today. Considering the movie is a musical of sorts, I have to ask you, what is your go-to karaoke song?
There's a long time since I haven't done any karaoke. I've done some karaoke at home in New Year's Eve or Christmas Day. I have to say that I'm very much into rock and roll myself, so I can do a couple of good screams, like Brian Johnson, Bon Scott type of screams in AC/DC.
Nice.
I mean, I'm not a good singer, so I just scream the hell out of it, and then I let the good songs for others to be sung. But in
That's very gracious of
I
you.
like Crocodile. I had to sing, and as much as I had to sing the Ricardos and the Little Mermaid, and what can I say? I tried.
Well, that's all we can do when it comes to, singing karaoke.
Try. Well, there's something else you can do. Try harder.
Just sing better. Just be a better singer. For this, considering the songwriters, like I remember when The Greatest Showman came out, and God, those songs were everywhere. Everyone knew every single song. Is there a particular song in this that you already have a feeling you're like, yeah, this is going to be everywhere as well once this movie arrives?
Well, I sing two songs, and I think one of the songs that I sing along with Mr. Shawn Mendes. Here you go, singing with Shawn Mendes. I mean, how do you do that? It's like, okay, I think it's such a great, so I don't know, big of a song, like so well written. It's a long song, so well orchestrated, so fun. And I think that could be when I received that song, I thought, Jesus, I have a problem now. How in the hell I'm going to be able to sing this? Not even sing it. How I'm going to remember the lyrics, because it was long. But once you do it and you put yourself into it, you understand how beautiful and rich it is. So I think that could be a good song, and it's called "Take a Look at Us Now."
Oh, fantastic!
I don't know. I love their work. Pascal and Paul. I love The Greatest Showman. It's a movie that we've seen in our home with our kids. I don't know, 10 times, 12. I mean, we love every and each one of those songs.
And you mentioned there as well, because obviously you've gone back to back with The Little Mermaid, which, as you mentioned, you'd be singing in that one as well. Now, I don't remember, I could be wrong, it's been a while, King Triton singing in the animated version. So are you singing a new one on this?
Yes. Yeah, there's a new song composed by Lin-Manuel Miranda and Mendel. Again, when I was presented to the song, it's like, God, why do I put myself into this situation? But then you surround yourself with great people that know how to put things together, and then it happens, and then all of a sudden you are singing it, and it doesn't matter. And it's such a gift to be surrounded by people who know what they do.
Absolutely. Like I was looking at your CV, and it's so outrageously impressive just the last few years, and the size and scope of so many of the movies that you've been a part of. But this one, like, you've done family friendly movies before, like obviously Pirates of the Caribbean was kind of a wide audience. This seems quite different, I guess, to what you normally do. Was that part of the appeal, and that it is kind of a challenge? It is something brand new.
Absolutely. And also I guess I was coming out of being the Ricardos and Little Mermaid, and then I was coming back home, and then I got the call, and I shared that with the family and my kids. They were 10 and 8 at the time. They look at me and say, of course you're going to do a movie with a crocodile that sings. And especially because it's done by Shawn Mendes. What are you waiting for? It's like, okay. So I got your blessing, I go and I do it. It's that feeling of knowing that you are doing something that they can enjoy. And not only your own kids, which of course are the most important thing for any father, but kids in general, and also families. It's something that you do and you enjoy doing it because it's openly fun, openly rich and creative, and there's music and there's magic, and there's this thing that you go and sit down and go, wow, thank you. I had a great time. I mean, and we need tons of those,
Absolutely. Absolutely. 100%. Javier, thank you so much for your time today.
We have to show people that they don't have to be afraid.
There's nothing holding me back.
Oh, Eunice, you got a crocodile on a motorcycle?